maybe, but of course I'm not too much an Arsenal subject, so I cannot really compare that. I said now everything about the team I know, and I could talk about teams they had in the last few years. I think Arsenal is a big club, no doubt about that, and we had big games against them. Especially home games were quite a lot of goals scored on both ends. These kind of things, 5-5 in a cup competition with young teams, and so it's a great club. Stands for us on our stand for a specific kind of football. Then a few changes, but then pretty quickly they found their way back, and you can see this year Arsenal again plays European League, so didn't make it last year, but now they're ready for the next step, and I have to see how they deal with all the competitions, 3-4 competitions coming up, and these kind of things. But yeah, it might be similar, but I don't really know. I think with Mo, it's like with us. I hope I don't know. I hope we are close to explode. Let me say it like this. But it's not about. So again, you can say whatever you want about Mo and this and that. Yeah, is it his season so far? No, like for all of us, we can pick them all out and tell me his season no, his season no, his season no. Whose season was it yet? From our side of view, nobody's, because we are used to a specific picture we have in our mind. That's him. Right? Human beings. So we have to make sure that the team performs on a level that everybody can be the best version of himself again. So that's the idea behind the whole thing. But with moments like this, even when the goal scoring numbers are not that crazy, how often he's involved in all these the passes for Darwin now in the last game. It's just the problem is if you don't score around that, nobody appreciates that. It's like he's passing is not bad actually. So then you have not scoring, losing here a ball. Yeah, but 3-4 key passes, exceptional. So as a coach in my life, it's then easier because I watch the whole game again and not only the highlights. Means I see these little things as well. So for me, it's fine. But I understand. So nobody in the world can cope with the Haaland. What is that? Situation in the moment. So it's crazy what he's doing. It's crazy. How he shook his head when he scored now the second one in the Champions League. He said, obviously, I can do what I want. The ball bounced in front of my feet, but he's an exceptional player in an exceptional team. So and that obviously works pretty well together. And I don't think we should compare now in this moment anybody with that. At least I don't do that, and so it's all fine. He wants to score goals, definitely, desperately, 100%. That never changed. We call him in 20 years, and it will be the same, definitely. That cannot change. But he brings himself together, and from my point of view, Mo defended, for example, against Rangers on incredibly high level. My situation of the game was when Mo, who said it now, defending half space, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm not sure I'm talking this morning about, but when Mo defended in the half space and won the ball from behind, so from the blind side and wins the ball there, that was my situation of the game. Didn't tell anybody yet, and you might not find them if you watch the game back, but it was a great situation because that showed what we had to do that day, and from that moment on, we can play football. If this team defends on highest level, we are able to play some good stuff, and that's what we have to do. I had no plans for 7 years. Let me say it like this: it was not. I thought, well, let's see. We do that now, and in 7 years we will get a reward for that. No, no, I didn't think that. But I think that press conference I mentioned 4 years. Did I say when I'm here in 4 years, then we probably have won something, but I'm not sure if that worked out 100%. But somehow and. No, that day I was happy to survive the press conference, honestly. So that because my English skills were really not that good, and I know I said a lot of things, and yeah, some of them people can remember, and some of them they thankfully forgot, and that's it. How it is with press conferences, still the same today.